I think that it's really difficult for a number of people to actually um, be able to remain focused in whatever they attempt to do. So maybe just remaining focused in school, remaining focused on work, remaining focused on your family, remaining focused on your health. It's a bit of a difficulty for people to remain focused, and not that they're not trying, they're trying their very best. Uh, but what happens is that while they're trying to do their very best, a lot of things are actually vying for their attention. So it may not just be that it's just the family that you're caring for. It might be the work that you have to do. And all of those things are actually asking for time, for energy, for effort. So sometimes you might feel like you're in a position where um, you're just on a treadmill, and instead of being on a treadmill and the objective is to maybe get healthier, do some cardio, increase blood flow, this treadmill seems like it's just taking you downhill, and it's affecting your health, it's affecting your concentration, it's affecting motivation, it's affecting your productivity. So I'm just going to give a few tips that might be able to help. One of them has to do with actually creating a schedule. Now, sometimes people they create schedules, and the schedule it is jam packed with what they need to get done for their work, for their school, for. But think about a schedule like this. Think about all the things that you will want to enjoy doing first, and write that down. So you rule it up Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Saturday, however you choose to, on the schedule. So it's like a timetable. And or if you have a diary and it's already ruled up, that's fine. And try to think about all the wonderful things that you want to do, that you enjoy doing, and just put those things in. And then think about what you actually have to do for your work, for school, for your family, and then write those things down. And what is observed, and this is what research is showing, is that we are more likely to actually stick to a schedule or a timetable that has things on it that we enjoy doing. The truth is, we go to work, and some of us really enjoy our jobs. But some persons, they go to work because they have to put food on the table, they have to pay the mortgage, they have to pay the bills, and that's a reality. So we may not necessarily love the job we do, but it pays the bills. So when you write down what you enjoy doing first, maybe you enjoy making cakes, or you enjoy taking the family out for walks, or you enjoy riding a bicycle, or you enjoy reading novels, or probably you enjoy eating ice cream, whatever you enjoy, of course in moderation. But you write those things down first, and then you start slotting in the things that you have to do. So you have to go to school, and if you're a student, that is, and these are the things that you have to do when you go to school. These are the subjects that you have to cover. These are the homework time periods that you are allocating. These are the time periods that you have to do projects for. You might be working, and while some persons they are able to leave their work right there in the office, some persons they sometimes have to finish up a project and they may bring it home if your job allows you to do that. But put time periods when you will go to work. If you're working 8 to 4 or 9 to 5, or you're working a shift, whatever kind of system you're working, you put that down then or next. And then you try to be as specific as possible. What do you do on Mondays, on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays and Thursdays, or on the weekends when you are at work? What do you do? So be as specific as you can when writing these things down. So these are just some of the tips that I can give to you with regards to creating a timetable, be it for study or be it for something else. Another thing has to do with the effort that you're putting in. Now, it's true that some persons will think, it's about talent, and if you're talented, that's great, or if you really have a high IQ, that's wonderful. But putting in effort each day, just doing a little bit more, just doing a little bit more, So it's not a large amount you're doing to stress yourself out, but you're just doing a little bit more, a little bit more. And eventually, what you will observe is that as you begin to feel a sense of control, your focus will increase. You will start enjoying more the work that you're doing, and you will be placed in a position where you will be able to actually feel motivated to continue. So these are just a few tips I wanted to give to you today, because remaining focused or always feeling motivated is not always something that we experience on a daily basis, and it can get to us. It can get to us a whole lot, especially if a person might be in isolation because of either COVID-19 or because of a health situation or just circumstances. It can get to a person. But once we focus on what is important, and that's probably another thing too, focusing on what is important, seeing that we are needed on, or our efforts, other people are going to benefit from it, helps us to remain focused on what we're working on at, and helps us to continue going. Because if I know that someone is counting on me to produce this piece of work, or to bring home a salary so that the bills could be paid, I might be more focused on achieving the objectives on a daily basis. So just knowing that others are depending on us can be a good drive to help us to continue along. So those are just a few tips that I thought I'll share with you. So until, take care.